Hello there, this is Asian95 and welcome to the 25th episode of Black Ops Cold War Multiplayer Open Guide. This time around, we'll be covering the PPSh-41. The World War II era Soviet submachine gun that saw limited use in the Vietnam War, known for its fast fire rate and iconic drum magazine. The PPSh-41 is a low-damage submachine gun with 6 shots to kill to the body or 4 to the head, up to 15.24 meters, and then 7 shots maximum for anything beyond this distance. The rate of fire is healthy at 909 rounds per minute, but with the slowest velocity of all submachine guns, tied with the Mach 11 at 200 meters per second. While the fast fire rate and headshot damage are impressive, you may struggle to kill quickly outside close range, due to its slow velocity and poor accuracy. The high output gives the PPSh-41 less time for the sights to settle, with high recoil that quickly shifts to the upper left and then right under an automatic fire. Even when it is effective range, you may struggle to stay on target without any adjustments to your aim while firing. Aim time and mobility are SMG's standard at 275 milliseconds and 100% of the base movement speed, respectively. Note that your sprinting speed is now slower compared to the pistols, and this also applies to all submachine guns. The box magazine carries 32 rounds, 2 more than the standard. Extended options are available in 55 and 71 rounds with drum magazines, and the hybrid options are available in 40 and 50. Reloading with the PPSh-41 will take 2 seconds. While seems fast, you have to do it quite often as the weapon burps its bullets out in rapid succession. While the PPSh-41 might be difficult to control somewhat, it is blessed with fast fire rate and high headshot damage, which will swiftly cut down the time to kill. Building a class around this weapon should focus on getting close to an enemy as possible to avoid a long time to kill and difficult recoil control, as well as its handling and capacity. In order to match the sprinting speed of pistols, the patrol grip will increase this by 4% with an additional 3% increase to sprint to fire speed. This will allow you to catch up or flank your opponents faster. Of course, a transition from running to ready to fire stance is still lengthy, and the radar stock solves this with an increase to sprint to fire speed by 30%, along with 10% increase to your aim walking movement speed. This will help increase your reactivity, especially when you accidentally running into an enemy by surprise up close, though this attachment will penalize the hipfire accuracy by 30%. But with a slow time to kill by the SMG's standard, you should be aiming with this weapon more than hip firing if the enemy is out of your reach. This is where the speed grip handle comes in, with a small 10% decrease to the ADS time to 247.5 milliseconds, with no penalty to your sprint to fire time like later unlock handles. The fast fire rate of the PPSh calls for a more supply of ammunition. While its 32 rounds box magazine might be enough for a single engagement, you'll find a 55 round drum mag offers less reloads, with greater sustainability and ability to mow down multiple targets within a single drum. Note that your reloading speed will be slower by 36%, and if you're in favor of reloading after every kill, you might be better off electing the fast mag option instead. The final attachment selection is dedicated to a muzzle device. The Spetsnaz compensator will keep much of its vertical recoil in check, with more horizontal recoil as a penalty. While the GRU suppressor offers a stealth benefit and vertical recoil control, you lose roughly 4 meters of effective range. This means that you need to keep your engagements within close range exclusively, though the fast fire rate will make up for this. To round up the mobility focus class, elect Spycraft, Ghost, and Ninja via the Lawbreaker wildcard. These perks will help avoid any detection from various elements when flanking. The Jammer is also useful if you're going loud, as it will blind the enemy's minimap within its radius. Otherwise, the Assault Pack can come in handy when you're running low on your ammunition. Overall, the PPSh-41 is the throwback World War II era weapon, with its fast fire rate to represent its iconic status. Because of its age, the weapon suffers quite severely, with low body damage and high recoil that demands a really specific playstyle to be effective. Within close range, however, the PPSh is reliable enough to kill quickly, especially if you can land headshots. And the fast fire rate will make this weapon really forgiving and consistent, even if you miss a few shots. And that concludes the guide of the PPSh-41. For the next episode, we'll be covering the Swiss K31 sniper rifle. This is Asian95, thank you.